What's going on, everybody? Liam here, Everything NYJ, back with a little news update. Robert Saleh today in his press conference announced that Mike White is still dealing with a rib injury, so Zach Wilson will be starting Thursday night against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't even know if we're going to be able to see Mike White at all for the rest of the season. Rib injuries, they're no joke. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. It's something that Joe Douglas and the coaching staff is going to have to handle in the offseason, most likely. Very unfortunate. Just wishing Mike White a very speedy recovery. What can we even expect from Zach Wilson? I mean, like, really, what can we expect from Zach Wilson? My expectations from Zach for last week have not changed. Just don't be the reason you lose, which I don't think he was necessarily the only reason that we lost on Sunday. That was just a litany of different reasons that we lost that game, really. I mean, like, you could blame every facet of the team, special teams, offense, defense, coaching, everything. That was just a colossal loss, very unfortunate. We got to learn from it. But with Zach Wilson this Thursday, I mean, like, what? Think back to last week, real quick, before I get into Thursday. We saw a lot of good, we saw some bad, and we saw some ugly. We saw the 3rd and 19 connection, and then we saw Zach Wilson leave a lot of yards. He probably left at least 100 yards on the field, if we're being completely honest, with just some missed passes, some bad passes, some drops, whatever the situation is. And then we saw that really ugly bonehead interception that Zach Wilson is known to do. Zach Wilson is known to have those stupid plays. It's very frustrating. It is. But going into Thursday, I mean, this is going to be a very high flying Jaguars team. Very, very confident. This Jaguars team is very confident. Just beating the Cowboys in overtime. They won 4 out of the last 6. Is what it is, man. Not an easy task. The Jets need to win out. The playoffs are on the line. Can Zach Wilson help lead the Jets to a victory? That is the sign of a franchise quarterback. We did a lot of it for him. We helped him out, the team being. Zach Wilson did not put this team on his back to help get us to this situation, winning wise. Losing, absolutely. There's multiple times, think back to just those New England games alone, that Zach Wilson brought this team down, which we are now 7-7. Very unfortunate after starting 7-4 to now be 7-7 with Zach Wilson under center. There's adversity. Players are pissed off. Garrett Wilson was hugging Zach Wilson on the sideline after the game. And most likely you're going to have to play the Jaguars and the referees. The Jets are not going to get any breaks. We know that. It is what it is, guys. Zach Wilson, step up. Be the reason that you were drafted second overall. Limit your mistakes. It's very rare that any player, any quarterback, has a perfect game. That's understandable. I have never asked Zach Wilson to go out there and be perfect. But Zach, don't be the reason that we lose. Do not throw the stupid interceptions. Don't underthrow players. 5 yards ahead of you. You don't need to throw rockets. I mean, just play within the system. Have the right strength on the zip of the ball. Not every ball has to be a bomb, especially when it's 5-10 yards. But Zach Wilson also make the big plays when it's there. He has the arm talent. There are certain things that I feel very confident with Zach Wilson. He's just not a polished quarterback. It is what it is, guys. So I don't even know realistically what to expect from Zach Wilson. Like I said, there's been a lot of good, a lot of bad, and a lot of ugly. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the stupid mistakes. I'm expecting nice balls deep downfield, and I'm expecting wide receivers to drop balls. It's just the state of the New York Jets right now. Find a way to win out. Find a way. It starts one week at a time. Find a way Thursday night to beat Jacksonville, and then we worry about next week. That's it for me. We'll talk Jets later.